Hello everybody, today we're talking about the latest patch notes. This patch is called Gladiator's Glory. The reason behind that is the biggest change, of course, coming in with this patch is there is a new arena map. It looks super awesome. The jungle camp's completely redone. It's like a giant tiger and like a basilisk and like a boar instead of like the red blue camps, just being like big ogres. They're like different actual camps now. They're super unique. They're super cool actually looking as well. Anubis got completely redone visually. His skills still are the exact same. He has the grasping hand, blah, 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 blah. But one thing that might actually help him a little bit is on his ultimate now, at the very end of the laser, okay? So you use your laser at the very end. It gives you a burning indication on the ground, so you kind of know where it's ending, the line exactly that it's on. And so I think that'll actually help to kind of give some feedback on how that skill is working where you're aiming it. The newest skin coming out that's amazing is this solid Hornet Amuzin Cobb skin. It is actually the coolest thing ever. It's basically AMC, but he like launches rockets and like missiles and there's like explosions, and it's an amazing skin. If you didn't see it, you get it for pretty much for free. All you have to do is complete 20 matches in a league queue. That's easy. 20 matches. You have all season 2 to do it. You got a year to play 20 ranked matches. People can find the time. That'll be a sweet skin. The other cool skin is the Kumbayalin Yeti Kumbakarna. Holy cow, that's a mouthful. Basically, it's Kumbakarna, but he's a Yeti and he's holding a tree instead of his staff or whatever. And that's a super cool skin as well. New emotes. Who cares? Who cares? Anything in the UI that we care about? Hard carry achievements, clan honor. No, nobody cares. Okay, so what we do care about is a very large gameplay change, which is that they increased the range you receive from gold and experience from 60 to 80 again. So in season 1, the distance was 80. For season 2, they reduced it to 60. They've decided that this had a larger impact on support than it did on other roles, and so they're bringing it back up to 80 because it discouraged support from rotating so much because you were missing minions on your rotations, and that was a big problem. And another thing that's going to be interesting, trying to help counteract some of the snowball that's happening, is they increased the gold bounty cap limit from 500 gold to 750 gold. So basically, the most gold you could get from somebody, even if you were like level 1, you killed a level 20 who had 80 kills, you would get 500 gold, right? That's the hard cap. So they made that cap up to 750. So if the situation is more dire, you can get more gold for ending their streak, if you will. That'll help a little bit to combat some of the snowballing, but it's not going to be a complete fix of snowballing. But it's a step in the right direction. They added an event center to the right side of the screen where I say you can see the chest and the esports ticket. They're going to have another thing right there, and that's basically where you're going to see like your daily login bonus, or if you're still leveling, you're going to see level bonuses. Like if I get 3 more levels, I unlock Hercules and I can play him for 7 days, or Hercules is actually last. It's like Thor or whatever, it doesn't matter. Or it's like I get to unlock this skin for 7 days and I can use that skin. So just like some stuff that you get to do like as you level, and you get some cool stuff, so that's pretty cool. Apparently there was a bug where you weren't getting first win of the day rewards from league queues, so they fixed that. I didn't even know that, who cares, but whatever. So into actual like gameplay things that may affect competitive play. The first thing is Achilles' Spear, right? So nobody has ever used it. In fact, most people don't even know what it is. Achilles' Spear is an active that gives you more damage, but it also increases your damage taken. So it was a break off of Sprint, I believe. No, not Sprint. Yeah, Sprint. Sprint? Don't quote me on that. I don't remember right now. I never used it because it sucked. Basically, you only take the increased 30% damage from gods now, instead of also taking it from minions. So their process is they're hoping that people might take it in the jungle to try and clear the jungle camps faster. We'll see how it goes. They reduced the cooldown from 90 to 30 seconds, so you can just pop, 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 pop. You can pop it off all the time. It'll be better probably late game, for clearing than say Hog would be. But early game Hog is still probably gonna have the clear presence more than this. But we'll see how it goes. 30-second cooldown is really short. It basically gives you attack speed and damage, I believe. Actually, I believe it was attack speed, damage, and you increase damage taken. And so people were just, you couldn't get it because you just blew up in the team fight, right? You pop in a team fight and then you're instantly dead because you're taking 30% more damage from 5 people. Like, good luck. Bancroft's Talon, who cares? Talaria boots. So, they did nerf our boots. They nerfed them in kind of the way that I wanted them to, but not really. Basically, they reduced 10 magical power on the Traveler shoes, and they took away experience on both of the shoes. So they still give the gold. The magic ones give 20 magic power. The physical ones give 10 physical power. Everything else is the same. You get the out-of-combat movement speed. You get the HP 5. Honestly, was it that big of a change? I don't know. I hate that they reduced the XP. That sucks, but that's kind of what was snowballing jugglers out of control. I was hoping they would do some other stuff before they removed that, but now these boots are going to be pretty good, but like kind of shitty. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We'll still have to practice with them. I haven't got my mind made up. The XP was really nice. The gold is what mattered the most anyway, but now I'm going to be below levels again, and so the gold is going to be like, So we'll see. As far as balances go, there wasn't anything super crazy. Bakasura got a little nerf. So basically at level 5, right, your minions dealt 20 damage, okay? It didn't say that anywhere on the tooltip, but your minions dealt 20 damage. They nerfed it, and they now do 15. So now they're actually going to show you that they do 15 damage, but they nerfed it from 20 to 15. So it is a nerf on Baka's level 5 damage output. Not by a ton, but by a bit. Bellona, they removed her ability to get 3 block stacks. From like hitting minions or something, so you have to hit a god now. Apparently on Bellona you can hit minions and get all your stack up immediately. Now you have to hit a god in order to get your stacks up. So a little bit of a nerf to her shield stance, not necessarily her level 1 invade though. And they reduced the duration of Eagle's Rally, which I don't know what the point of doing that was. Was the duration of Eagle's Rally ever a problem? Were people ever like, man, I wish it didn't last so long because I can't move out of the circle because it doesn't do anything to me. I can just walk out freely. But that's not the way to go with that nerf. What they needed to do was either raise the cooldown or like anything else than the duration. But whatever. She'll still be a top pick. That's not going to change her at all. All that did was change her perhaps team fight situation while inside of fighting creeps that she can't get shield stacks. Like that's a bigger change than her ultimate duration being reduced by 1 second, 2 seconds, 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Like it still lasts for 10 seconds. Like if the fight's going longer than 10 seconds, like it wasn't gonna go for whatever. Who cares? So Cabrakan, they're trying to buff him again. They're giving him another shot. Your ultimate now, the second your foot slams down, the wall instantly appears. There's none of that like little travel nonsense and then it like takes time to pop up. It's you slam your foot down, there's a wall. It'll help him a little bit, but like he's still not. It's gonna help him more as a like assassin now than it does help him as a support, right? Like that's gonna be cool to trap people off in the jungle and stuff, like when you're trying to kill people, but it still doesn't really help him in the support role at all. So Janice fixed an exploit, who cares? So here is the nerf that everybody was waiting for, except for not what everybody thought it was gonna be. So everybody knew Sylvanas was getting nerfed. Everybody thought it was gonna be that when you use your auto attack, it hits like one guy for 100%, one minion for 50, and then the rest for like 25%, right? That's what people thought was coming in the nerf. What they actually did was Sylvanas' basic attacks no longer knock back minions. So you can't like stack up the minions anymore and then be hitting all of them on their way. It also means that when you're attacking the minions, you won't be interrupting their auto attack animation, so the minions will be attacking more to the other minions, because before when you interrupt them, they can't be attacking while they're interrupted, and so it took them longer to do damage themselves. It'll be a good change. Sylvanas will still have very strong lane clear. Will he be able to get out pushed now? Maybe. He still has very strong archer clear with purple buff. I'm thinking Ymir might have a good opportunity to counterpick Sylvanas now. I'm thinking Ymir's Strong Clear might be enough to get rid of a Sylvanas in lane. We're going to have to practice. We're going to have to see how that goes. But expect to see somebody find a way to outpush Sylvanas, which means there might finally be a counterplay to Sylvanas in lane besides like, oh, I guess we lose. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. I appreciate it. Please sub to me on YouTube if you enjoyed the content. And as always, have a twitchin' day, y'all.